What's up, everybody? It's Des back again with another video. And I gotta be honest, first things first that I gotta say, this video I originally had planned for it to be a mukbang, whatever you want to call it. But unfortunately, I'm not able to do it. Or should I be honest and say I'm not in the mood to do it. I'm just not in the mood to do it. I woke up early today, which usually I wake up really late in the day. So today it was like I got up early, made myself something to eat. I had to like rearrange my room and wash clothes and all that, and I did all that already. So I'm like, you know what, let me just take a second to do a video, because my last video that I did was like super pointless. I'm like really disappointed in myself, because I told myself that when I started this YouTube thing that I would be basically more into it. You know what I mean? I would have content all the time, whether it was good or bad, crazy, either story time, something, you know what I mean? And I just been in this funk that it's like, I feel like the videos that I'm doing aren't enough, so it's just bringing me down. And it's like, okay, just give it a break for a little bit. So yeah, instead of that, but before I get into this video, please hit that thumbs up, subscribe, tell a friend, and now let's get into the video. Like I said, originally it was supposed to be a mukbang, but I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna do a simple, you're gonna be able to tell by the title, a simple roll with me, meaning roll with me, because if anybody doesn't know by now, my channel is a smoke friendly channel, meaning I smoke pot, you know what I mean? So it's a smoke friendly channel. If you don't agree with the whole smoking thing, whatever, you might want to close out the video now. I'm not going to be smoking in front of the camera, but simply rolling my blunt and having a little conversation with you guys. So yeah. Yes. Now, another thing that I'm going to be looking forward into, I think and hope and pray that tomorrow, that I'm able to grab my aunt's laptop and finally get into editing my videos, because that's another thing. It's like me having to say, I watch YouTube so much, and I'm into a lot of YouTubers, and I already got the feeling and the vibe of how things work, you know what I mean? And I know with my videos, like, I'm talking a lot, but then there's moments that it's like I don't know what I'm talking about, and that's where I know I'm gonna lose a lot of people's interest in the video, and they're just gonna be like, okay, next. So I'm hoping that tomorrow I'll get this laptop and I'll be able to start editing my own videos and making it more interesting, to where it's just, you know, basic shots of the important stuff and cutting out things that just really don't need to be in there, you know what I mean, to kill time as well, because my videos be super long for no reason. But yes, back to the rolling. This is the wrap that I use. I use the game wrap, white grape, all the time. A lot of people don't like it, but honestly I do, because they're actually cigars. When I first started smoking, it was either Bluntvilles or Dutch Masters, which of course everybody knows with the Dutch Master, it's a huge cigar. Even though the quality of it is great, is perfect, but with the cigar it's like really thick, so you have to like do a whole process. I mean, you could crack it down the middle, which is what you do for these kind, but with the Dutch Masters, it's because it's so thick, you have to take the first leaf off, you have to chew off the top to take, it's like a whole bunch of stuff. You really don't have to chew off the top, but that's what I would do. So yeah, that's why I like these, because they're similar to the Dutch Masters, but not a huge thick cigar. It's just a little thin cigarillo, and you just crack it down the middle. So I feel like it's great quality, slow burn, and it shuts off. Basically, if you're not smoking, it'll turn off by itself, which is a good thing, because you're saving at the same time. You don't want your thing just to burn like a cigarette. So yeah, and today I have my Naked Strawberry Banana. I'm not sure if this is okay to even be doing stuff like this. Like, I'm still like getting the feel of this whole YouTube thing. I don't know if it's okay to be putting this type of like You know what I mean? Like, but I got my naked juice. But anyways, I don't think it really matters. Yeah, just give me 1 second. I tried this once. Strawberry banana. I could taste the banana. It reminds me of baby food. And yes, I had an obsession with banana baby food. Okay. So I'm about to get this process going. So while I roll this, like I said, I'm not going to be smoking on camera. You guys are not going to see that. I'm basically just rolling my stuff and having conversation. So yeah, I'll let you guys know about the whole video thing, about feeling down, not having too much inspiration, because it's like I know how my videos are just kind of pointless. They're really long for no reason. It's usually entertaining for people to watch YouTubers if they actually have something entertaining to actually watch. You know what I mean? If you have no type of plan, you're basically just jumping in front of the camera and you're gonna be like brain dead. You know what I mean? Just there, like, because you don't have a plan, which usually I would have things planned out, but when it was time for me to turn that camera on, I just wasn't in the mood for it. But I definitely am trying. Like I said, this is something that I really want to do. I want to take advantage of all these platforms that I do have, social media, YouTube, all that stuff, and do something productive and good out of it. You know what I mean? I'm still thinking about the whole group thing that I had once spoke about for Facebook. But that's just gonna take some time, because I was thinking, like, you know, just do a page, just like, you know, just do a page and get it over with. But no, I really want to actually know what I'm doing, put thought into it. You know what I mean? So that's another thing. But that definitely is a project and something that I do want to work on. Let me think. Besides that, I have a bit of a concern. And it's not really a crazy big concern, but it is something. You know what I mean? I've been noticing a lot lately that people are making things more complicated than what it really is, if that makes sense. I usually don't beat around the bushes. I'm a straightforward person. A lot of people don't like that, but that's okay. I'd rather be an honest person and speak on how I feel in that moment right then and there, you know what I mean, rather than to pretend like everything's okay, because it's really not. I hate the fact that, okay, you know, there's people that go through certain things and, you know, they might know that they've done things wrong, and they kind of punish themselves throughout their life because they feel that that's just what they deserve. And that's really heartbreaking to me. Like, I'm seeing that a lot on social media. I completely forgot to put my instrumental background. But I guess it's alright. So yeah, I just feel like, I don't know, humans are making things like very, I don't know, if it's something in the air, it's just bringing people down, you know what I mean? I don't know. I wish I could help everybody, but I can't. I try to be a positive person and give people, you know, not give people advice, but try to uplift them. Like, if I could be the reason that somebody feels okay just for a little bit throughout their day, why not? I'm trying to think, because I know for a fact, or maybe not. But yeah. So, yeah, that's something I've been noticing a lot, because, I mean, if you're a single woman, eventually you're on social media and all that. You got friends, people you know, and of course you're gonna hold conversation. And it seems like every time I hold a conversation, that's something that always comes about. You know, either that something happens to them, that they like look at things differently. And it sucks because it's like, oh, I wish I could really just help people. And that's what I'm saying. That's really my whole point of the whole Facebook thing that I keep talking about, that I want to make a support group. It's basically for people like with anxiety, depression, or just plain old people that are just feeling lonely. You know what I mean? That don't have anybody or feel like nobody understands them. That's really what that's for. So, I don't know. Things affect me very deeply. Like once I know somebody's suffering or they in pain, or you know what I mean? They emotionally, physically, everything. They're just broken. It really brings me down. And I wish I could help everybody, but I can't. I'm a person that I deal with anxiety and depression myself, and I'm still learning how to even deal with it myself. You know what I mean? To uplift myself. No one is the time, and catch it before it actually fully comes in. Because with depression and anxiety, it's always, it creeps up on you. You know what I mean? So basically, you have to be alert of yourself. You have to self-reflect. You have to study yourself. Self-reflection is very important. You have to, like, you know what I mean? And I feel like people don't do that enough. And probably that's why the world is the way that it is right now. You know, because people aren't self-reflecting, looking at themselves. Maybe there's something that they could do differently. You know, maybe there's people that you have surrounded around you and they shouldn't be. You know what I mean? They're not good influencers. They're not, you know, stuff like that. And there's times that I think that I'm like, you know what, I'm really good to people, even if they're like horrible to me. And you know what, everything really does happen for a reason, regardless if it's good or bad. You might look at it like it's something horrible, but I promise you that it is for the better. Anything that you felt like, oh my God, this was it, I thought this would be it, or whatever, and it just suddenly just crashes, you know what I mean, crumbles into pieces, is most likely because something better is gonna be coming your way. Before, I used to be a person that was always upset, like, why me? Why is this going on? You know what I mean? And I would always question all that stuff. But you know what? Nobody's ever there to guide you and tell you, no, this is what happens or whatever. And you know what? You have to go through your own things in life to learn. But you know what? It'll be nice if someone would have gave a fucking warning. And excuse my language. But it's the truth. It really is. Like, this world wouldn't be so bitter if people would actually take time and actually, you know what, we're all in the same, we all live on the same fucking planet, we all go through the same stuff. I really just don't understand why is it so hard for us to come together and try to understand one another instead of trying to always be against one another. Somebody's doing good, you gotta do better. Oh, this person is feeling like this, well, why aren't I feeling like this? There's always a comparison. And I feel like you should be grateful of where you are, what you got, and just know that you're not going to be there forever. You know what I mean? Time goes by and you're going to change regardless if you don't see it at that moment. But trust me, one day you'll look back and you'll be like, damn, like, you know, now I understand why such and such person did this and this, and why I was in this one position, and now, you know, it all crumbled to pieces, and now look where I am, you know? It really all depends on you and how you view things, and it took me a very, very long time to learn that. But if I could take that little tip and advice and spread it and give it to people, why not? Why not? There is a lot of people that's against smoking as well, but you know what? You can't judge everything that you really have no clue about. I know I smoke because my mind runs a mile a minute, and I have a very poor, I think a digestive system. I don't even know how to even say it, but basically I won't have too much of an appetite or anything like that for the whole day. So about probably 6 in the afternoon, then I'll probably have a meal. And like I said, as far as emotionally too, definitely helps. Mentally thinking and all that definitely helps. It might not work for other people, and that's fine, but yeah. So yeah, there goes my blondes. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that too well, but it's there. Alright, so I rolled, I spoke. Now it's time for me to go. Like I said, this was supposed to be a mukbang, but just I'm really honestly not in the mood for it. I don't know how people feel about just me sitting here and having conversation with you guys and whatnot. I hope you guys enjoy if you made it this far into the video. And yeah, I promise my next video is it has to be something spicy. It has to be something juicy. You know, it has to be something, and I promise I definitely will. If I can get somebody to be featured in somebody's little YouTube video, then that'll be even better. Let's just hope it's possible. Let's just see. But thank you guys so much if you did tune in, and if you don't agree, then I guess we could just say we could agree to disagree. You know, my channel is a judge-free zone. Like I said before, it's in the bio, description, whatever you want to call it. And it says there clearly, 18 and over to watch my videos, smoke friendly, judge-free zone. So yeah. Hopefully you guys liked it. Like I said, for like the 3rd time. Hit that thumbs up if you did. Please subscribe and tell a friend and tell a friend. And I guess that's it. Over and out, guys.